Rather poop on the grass than poop on poop. I would definitely rather start my own poop pile out here. I feel no shame about that. I feel like that.
There's some shame involved?
Definitely. So what kind of experimenting do you want to do?
We could like go see if you'd eat my water bottle. We could see if you'd eat your camera lens. We'd see if you'd eat the poop on poop.
But that's their poop. I bet they don't eat their own poop. I bet they draw the line there. I'm just saying. If I was a goat.
They eat tin cans, right?
Yeah.
They'll eat anything.
Do you think they actually eat the tin? Or do you think they just
suck
lick
at what's inside?
whatever's on it?
They say that they eat it.
So if you're ever like stuck out here with only a can of, let's say, hummus.
You could eat the hummus and your goat could eat.
No, they could eat the lid off for you.
Oh, there you go.
Well, if you don't like have a can opener,
Right, if you don't have a can opener, you would be okay. You have a goat.
And you wouldn't have to worry about cleaning up, you know, the
Totally.
leave no trace.
Right, because they've taken
taking
your
care of
can. But what about when they poop out the can? Who cleans that up?
That's what we should do back in the States, is just have everybody have a goat
That
farm
should
around.
be the science experiment right there. How does it go in and how does it come out?
After having seen this country for a week and a half, the goats aren't fixing the problem. I'm just saying.
Are goats like kind of revered here?
It's more sheep.
Plain easy.
Okay.
I don't think they're that revered sheep. We eat
Meat.
chickens, but we don't revere them. It's not like the bald eagle.
You ever eaten bald eagle?
No, have you?
I think he had a lot of concubines. He was a very wealthy.
She's read 200 pages
Olive.
of the source.
Totally. I am.
Clearly they're a concubine.
Yes. I'm pretty smart about this stuff now.
You're pretty liberal too.
Hey.
I mean, if you're saying everybody needs a concubine,
No,
I'm all over that.
I'm not saying
See
now.
how quickly he jumped on that bandwagon?
I'm just saying, when this villa was occupied, he definitely had concubines. No wife wants to sleep with the concubines
That's
too.
Well, so which one was the
It's
wife
called
room?
a harem here.
She probably had a good view.
She was up
So
on the
while he was
upper
with
floor.
the concubines, she could pretend he wasn't and look out over all of her wealth.
It's his wealth. Women don't have wealth here.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
It's true.
I'm just saying.
You got to read some more books.
Seriously? You like it here, don't you?
What's that supposed
You're like,
to mean?
I'm the
Concubines
king.
and
You
wealth?
don't ever want to go home.
I'm the king of the kings here.
I can have concubines.
Walk
and wealth.
behind me, woman.
What are you doing in front of me?
Jeremiah, could you imagine having more than one of that?
It's insane. Oh, I cut myself. Let me cut myself again and again and again.
See, put your water bottle in, it'll come out the other side.
No, it's a fascinating place. It's a fascinating place.
It's
Oh, you gotta turn.
it's awe-inspiring.
There you go. That's better.
I don't think a lot of words can describe it.
But I just think it's funny that we're now just talking about food again.
It always circles back to food.
I mean, we just had.
I know, but it's so good.
Just
And
a little one.
we're going
Just a little falafel.
we're going back to the States in a few days, and I'll eat like salt and sauce.
Some fry sauce on that falafel.
Did you have fry sauce?
There were fries on it.
Well, there was some sauce you put on
It
it.
just wasn't fry sauce. It was actual.
I totally eat a falafel with fry sauce on it. It would not slow me down at all.
See, I told you this would degenerate into something good.
Or go get a potato.
Have hooves. They would just hoof it.
There's going to be a lot of praying and singing
And fireworks.
and fireworks.
When Father Shabbat comes and drinks poison. Like, I think if you have breast cancer, that you are entitled to get a boob job.
To get your boobs back.
Yes.
Do you think it's immoral?
I do think it's immoral.
Any plastic surgery.
Again, I think it depends on the situation. I think if you've been badly burned, you know, or if you truly have a freakishly large nose. If you have,
Wait, so if
if you have huge boobs, I think it's okay.
Like
to,
a boob reduction.
I think that's
So
okay.
do you feel like it's immoral?
Because I think it's
you're
a
making right? Do you feel like it's immoral because you're making the temple that was given to you more like sexy? More like you're using it.
You know, they do renovate and rededicate temples.
did not.
I'm just saying.
and they improve on them.
They make them a little nicer, a little prettier, a little.
I think that we should take what God gave us and be happy with it, unless there is a medical reason to change it.
Wait a minute. But you were saying something about if you had like a big nose.
No, I'm not saying.
Freakishly large
I'm
nose.
saying a freakishly large nose where you
So
honestly.
like it's like dragging the floor?
Yeah, practically.
Hurt
You know,
your
if you're
back.
Cyrano de Bergerac, you know, and you can't even function in life because all you ever get is people making fun of your freakishly, you know. Okay, I can sort of see that.
Could this have something to do with the way you're built? Well, I'm just saying that's the reason why you're so
What?
Defensive.
touchy about it.
Because I would be the perfect candidate.
No, just that you're defending the
Maybe my
right
problem.
to be small.
Maybe my problem is that if my husband's boobs are bigger than mine, that I shouldn't have to feel that I need to do something about it. That maybe
Now you're just being
maybe
mean.
he should do something.
Now you're just being mean.
We all look at the person who has like this on top, but this on the bottom.
But how do you feel about the opposite? This on top, but this on the
See,
bottom.
proportionally.
See, that to me, that's like a
That
circus
doesn't work.
person.
Right.
That's a circus person.
Like Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, circus.
That's right.
Well,
On second thought,
Take 3.
Pamela. Well, she's not like.
she's not like unattractive.
I'm just saying. I would prefer a flat stomach over big boobs. If I had to choose.
How about a flat stomach, a big stomach? I mean, flat boobs, big stomach, and a really big butt.
Oh, I would tap that ass so fast right there.
Someone's not getting anything tonight.
I've told you this forever. That I prefer your build
Okay,
way more
but I don't think
than a
that
big
you're-
boob Pamela Anderson.
I don't think your build is that like disproportional. You make it sound like you belong in a circus. But
Oh yeah, and by the way, there's the Wailing Wall.
I walked today where Jesus walked.
do, 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 do.
So a guy who was trying to sell us hamsas, he was trying to get us to come into his shop, and we're like, no, we're okay. And he said, oh, are you buying tickets? And we said, yes. And he said, 20% discount with your tickets. And we said, thank you. If we need them something, we will come to your shop. And then he looked at my thing and he said, your mite, is it gold plated or is it gold? I said, it's gold. And he said, that's very high quality. Your mite's very high quality.
He actually said, I wish I could be nestled right where that necklace is.
I fart in your general direction. Old woman. Man. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were an old woman. Oh, man. I'm not old. I'm 37. Well, I can't just call you man. You could have called me Dennis. I didn't know your name was Dennis. You could have asked. We are all the Britons. Well, I didn't vote for him. You don't vote for King.
You're not doing it right. Does that horse have like one leg? I don't want to talk to you no more, you empty-headed animal food trough wiper. I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. So, we have ridden since the snows of winter covered this land, through the kingdom of Mercia, though. Where'd you get the coconuts? We found them. Found them? In Mercia? The coconut's tropical. What do you mean? Well, this is a temperate zone. The swallow may fly south with the sun, or the house martin, or the plover may seek warmer climes and climes. Climes? What the heck's a climb? In winter, yet these are not strangers to our land. Are you suggesting coconuts migrate? No, not at all. They could be carried. What? A swallow carrying a coconut? It could grip it by the husk. It's not a question of where he grips it, it's a simple question of weight ratios. A 5-ounce bird cannot carry a 1-pound coconut.
Ready?
Donkey cake.